program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. Actually, screw that. The following program, The Nightcap Live, is set for the most immature audience on the planet. That's right, we have people that tune in and week out from all around the globe, so we hope that you have a little bit of a sense of humour, you don't mind adult content, and you don't mind little words like boobs and titties and ball sacks and, you know, all the other stuff that goes with it, like, I don't know, vaginas. It doesn't really matter if you've got a sense of humour, you're gonna love it here on the show. Hell, you might even hear some fart jokes, and that's okay too, because farts are funny. We've also got a very, very unhealthy infatuation with bells. So you might hear that throughout the course of the show, but relax. It's all in good fun. So this is what I suggest. I suggest that you take your shirt off, get naked if you want, and get ready to have some fun here on The Nightcap. Welcome aboard Nightcap Rail. We hope that you enjoy your travel. All we ask is you refrain from pushing your boobs, balls and penis up against the windows of the train. This has caused serious injury to farmers in the local area. Thank you again for riding the Nightcap Express. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Coming live around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you.
Buddy. Hello, mates. Hello, pals.
That's a different video.
Oh, good.
Big hello to each and every one of you around literally this wonderful planet of ours and our intergalactic followers as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We literally have people from all along the world, all around even, depending on what your thoughts are on flat earths and shit, but technically, yeah. Let's say spherical. So we'll go the round way of doing things.
Let's.
So big hello, each and every one of you. Hello, hello, hello. This is, of course, the Nightcap. This is where things go a little bit more wild, a little bit more crazy, a little bit more risque. And if you are a fan of our other videos and you've come over to watch your very first live stream, sit back, relax, take your shirt off, get naked if you want, because things go a little bit more crazy here on this show. So, right down and dirty and get into it on the far side of the studio. He's, of course, our Hall of Famer. That is the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Marking Net.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation.
Good evening to you, good sir. How are you?
Oh, magnificent. I've had a good sleep today.
Excellent.
Haven't done a shave and then a shower for a day or so. I'm a fucking treat, I am.
Oh, be smelling like a warm turtle tank down your pants, surely.
Oh, it'll be smelling like the inside of a 1945 Panzer in there.
Speaking about things that actually smell and look nice, in the centre part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and Crochet division and currently representing the Tester Great community. She's of course the fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent Ness.
That's a me. I'm Tester Great.
Yeah, you are Tester Great. Good, how are you?
Good.
The old that is one of only 3 in existence, that Tester Great shirt.
Whoa.
I'm thinking it's got to be getting on to almost 10 years old.
It's up there. Yeah, it is definitely up there. Because obviously we've changed the way that merchandise is done these days, because most people buy print to direct from our YouTube channel or from our website. But that Tester Great one, maybe it needs to come back as a retro shirt, as it says. That's right, I'm Tester Great.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Tester Great, for those that are new to the
my
show.
Boobs.
I certainly am. And it just gives me more of a line of sight, which is great.
Uh-huh.
But to look at your boobs, I've got to look up here, even though you guys are down there. There we go, look at that. Yeah. Flush them nooks.
I had a Facebook memory today, which was probably, a week and a half ago, but I saw it today. It was 9 years ago that I came over to Rosebud to visit on holidays.
No way.
Yeah.
9 years ago. I was thinking about that the other day, actually.
Mm-hmm. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I had the Tester Great t-shirt before that.
Yeah,
That's why
you
I'm
did.
thinking it's coming up to almost 10 years old.
Yeah. Zero Foot Tester Great is our version because we got sick of people going, amazeballs.
That's
So we
amazing.
came up with a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you came up with a better one. Testigrate.
Well, yeah.
Testicles that are great. So instead of amazing and balls mixed together, it's the word
Yeah.
great and testicles mixed together.
Yeah. Because
Testigrate.
it's better.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
So I think the Testigrate's going to have to come back because I made a shirt today, like designed and put online our shirt today. Which, if you ever, guys, for those that watch the Sovereign Citizen breakdown videos and stuff, because you're not allowed to swear in the first few minutes of YouTube, I don't swear and I refer to people as silly billy stupid faces. I go, oh, this silly billy stupid face, etc., etc. So I made a shirt and literally it just says silly billy stupid face in the same font that I use when I'm making thumbnails for those videos. And fucking Sentry already bought one.
Excellent.
She's
Speaking
actually.
of Sentry,
Oh, there it
there's
is.
a new addition to the nation.
There is a new.
And Nick's in love.
Yeah.
She's blonde.
Yeah, she is gorgeous, isn't she?
Oh, gorgeous
Sentry's little
Mabel.
puppy, Mabel. I
Mabel.
love it. And Wolf Queen just pointed out, Waddles is actually wearing the "That's Right, I'm Testigrate, Just Deal With It" t-shirt. So there's the two.
Ah.
I don't
yeah.
thank you for pointing that out because
Yeah.
he used to be one of our original shirts and now he's obviously switched to the
Yeah.
Testigrate shirt.
Oh, there you go.
Adminus. Yeah, you're right. Don't confuse it with Testy. Great.
No, you
So,
yeah.
yeah, that'll hurt.
That,
No.
yeah.
Cat.
Cat.
All right, well, let's get down into it for those that are new to the show, because I know there's a few people out there today. We might as well do the terms and conditions of play, get it all out of the way early so we can start playing the games. So, if you are new to the show, just sit back, relax. We're going to walk you through it. You don't have to do much except for take a deep breath in. As I say, if you, that's right, you would like to be part of the fun and or excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. In fact, there's two ways to do it. Way one, you can jump on your Facebook computer type device, type in 4 magical words,
The Nightcap Nation.
and hit join now. And after 12 grueling weeks of working in our sweatshop, aka our the wonderful working conditions of our merchandising department, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You can even join the Facebook live chat that happens throughout the course of the show.
Well, yes, you could. And it's a bit sparsely populated this evening. We've
It is.
well, Sentry and gorgeous Mabel.
Mabel.
And yes, and number 37 because JD Girl is working till 9:30. She's already pointed out that she won't be able to watch
Or contribute.
Yeah. And Tester grade, according to number 37, might be a temperature scale.
Temperature scale.
Yeah, 0 would be average nut temperature, and everything else hotter than balls.
That makes a lot of sense. Well,
Yeah, and then all those fucking astrologists can go, Mercury's in Tester grade.
The other way that you can be part of the fun and or excitement is on our YouTube chat as well. We've got some great people hanging out there. We've got Amadeus, which we spoke about earlier, William all the way over there in France, chilling out. Let me go through. Wolf Queen is there as well, scrolling through. 0 Foot, as we said earlier, is there. Let me keep scrolling. I'll find everybody. IV's in the house.
Psycho 181.
Psycho is there as well. Ahoy, you beautiful bastard. How are you? I'm still scrolling. Caveman. Love the old Caveman. He's a bit of a camper, is Caveman. I'll let him go camping in my cave, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
I don't know.
No, I don't know what you mean. Paint a picture for me, go on.
So it's an anus, and never mind.
Ah.
Save the tire, lad. This guy is up there in the northern area of the United States, I believe, or even Canada. He gets around on his little snowmobile and everything. Got his own channel.
Canada's yes, a very northern part of the United States.
Yeah. so northern is it's not even part of it anymore. So don't forget to, as UK Carol Century has said, don't forget to hit that like. Una! G'day, Una!
That's squirrel.
That's two catty cats. And up there in the Gold Coast, I'm pretty sure she's listening or watching currently. We got Lana as well, chilling up that way on the southern shiniest spot in the southern soft shiny bits. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say.
What?
There's the Gold Coast. It's shiny. If you go there during the daytime, there's a lot of shiny stuff.
Moving on.
Jason D's also there as well in the house.
Yay.
So big hello to everybody. I hope everyone...
Yeah, sorry if we missed you.
If we did miss you, I do apologise. Let us know that you are watching or listening or following along, and we will say g'day. And yeah, of
America's
course.
hat.
America's hat. We got and Lana as well in the Gold Coast. We go way back. We were actually in 219 RCU, the old cadet unit back in the day.
Oh.
She and her sister of equal of importance, because they're twins, were sergeants of mine back in the day. They were my training sergeants. Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
know why she's talking to me again, but I love it because I was a sneaky little bastard as a kid. So
Yeah. Well, as a kid.
yeah, I was still a sneaky little bastard.
You haven't grown out of it.
Oh, there you go, Alaska. Oh, I knew it was close. That's where St. Dollar is.
Well, that is the northern part of America then.
Well, very.
Yeah.
You couldn't get any more further up. Oh, no. Can I sit in there? Or here there? Yeah. Okay, all right. That's a little wolf. We'll put the wolf up there.
I need you guys helping pick a name.
We will work out a name from very, very soon. Cool Clearwater also tuning in from New Mexico. Big hello. So the nightcap. This is what we do. I thought tonight, being the era of Redundancy Era, I figured maybe we could
Taylor Swift is in Australia and there is nothing else on the news.
No, that's right. So I thought we could make up our own news, being the era of Redundancy Era that we've now found ourselves in.
Yeah.
Well, Pink's also here, but she's hardly even copped a mention.
Barely copped a mention. I saw a video.
Except that she caught a domestic commercial flight.
Bless her. Yeah.
It's Pink. She was actually over here earlier today. We're having a bit of a barbecue and a chinwag. She's a fucking lovely lady.
Yeah, she seems all right.
Oh, she's awesome. If you ever get a chance to see one of her concerts, fuck me, it's not a concert. It's an actual experience. The whole thing is just like a fully interactive bloody show. It's unreal. So I went up there on stage with her and I had to sing because she couldn't be fucked for a while. That's how interactive we're talking.
Mm.
It's like being at the pub with a few mates and they just put a few dollars in the karaoke machine. It's kind of like that. Most of their concerts are like that.
Right.
And I don't know any of the words to her song, so I'm like, yeah, and da-na-na-na-na, yeah.
I don't doubt that.
She's like, that's not even one of my songs. I said, well, you fucking name one. And she goes, I can't.
It can't be far.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to have a lie down here.
So being the era of Redundancy Era, I thought we could have a look at lists of things that may be considered redundant these days, but can we find another use for them? That's the question.
Oh.
So roll the graphic there, Steve-O, the top 10 list stuff that fucking is missing the 5. Yeah, roll that one. I told you it was missing a 5.
You only had to skip that number, didn't you? Because otherwise the graphic would have been those couple of seconds too long. You're on a tight time frame.
We've got a 10-second window.
Yeah, it's like ESPN used to do. Due to time constraints, we now move forward in this program.
Sorry, I missed that last little bit.
We now move forward in this program due to time constraints. Mainly because I just spent 20 minutes showing you fucking ads for the show you're supposed to be watching, but they're interrupting with the ads for it.
Sounds about right.
ESPN, they can eat my shit.
And they probably would too.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll get the chance in about half an hour.
So, the way that this segment works, we're going to look at a list of things that, that technically, I guess in a way, are redundant, but can we find another use for them? Let's start off.
What, like a Nokia 3310 you can still use as a hammer?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can still use that one as a hammer or a form of execution if you really want.
Yeah. Yeah, or a road bump.
Road bump, yeah. It's a barrel. What do they got? A bollard that stops, smash and grabs.
Yeah, exactly. Take the terrorists out.
That's it.
I had someone the other day talking about their website, and they gave me the W's.
Yeah, that's fairly redundant these days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
World Wide Web. No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
What about this one? Unless you're in a
Stray Rays in the house.
Stray Rays in the house. I was going to say, unless you're actually in a position or employment where this is required, these ones are so...
Stray Rays in the house.
Grey Rays in the house too. Jeez, how many rays are there? 3 of them, hopefully.
Will be there too.
Yeah.
So, unless you're in the industry where this is important, this particular item, known as a physical map, seems fairly redundant these days. Like, they were great, like the old Melways, or if you're travelling to a place you didn't know. Like, when I used to travel Victoria and New South Wales for work, I would pull into the local information area, which most small towns and that have, and grab a local map. Because they normally have a map of interest, and you grab the map, and then you can sort of work out what streets where and how to go. And if you know how to read a physical map, like, people in my generation, Parker's generation, etc., know how to read a map. If we didn't know how to read a map, we just didn't go home.
Well, you had to look up the street on the index and then look for the squares.
Yeah.
Look for the squares. That's exactly how it worked.
Gregory's if you're north of the border.
Yeah.
Wellways if you're south.
That's it.
So if you're in South Australia.
Even to this day, I don't even think military or even search and rescue rely too heavily on physical maps unless they're doing a demonstration with it. So, like, when I was in SES and stuff, we never used physical maps. Like, there was GPSs and everything like that in the vehicles to find our way around. I'm like, I'm not walking out in the middle of fucking Nowheresville without knowing my map to ground reference. It's just not happening. And those GPS maps don't tell you the topography either, so I'm not fucking going uphill when I should be going downhill. It's just not there.
Correct.
Oh, Trina's in the house too. I love Trina. She hasn't been well, but now she is back, and it's good to have her back.
Yay! Welcome back.
One of our awesome Patreon supporters is Trina.
Oh.
So what? Now that technically they're redundant, what can we make them? What can we do with them?
Wrap up our fish and chips in them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Make a pirate hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. A nice big fucking pirate hat. You could fit 2 or 3 people under that pirate hat.
Well, when the invasion comes, the first thing will be GPS denial, so I say hang on to your map.
Yeah, collect them.
Probably a very smart idea, actually.
Collect them for profiteering.
Yeah, collect them. Yeah, sell them off.
Yeah. Do it. Coles or Woolies with them.
Yeah. Analog TVs have gone the way of nowhere. All the rage.
Ooh.
Great for burning holes in the back of your retinas. These days, I've seen a lot of people turn them into fish tanks. I've seen that doing the rounds a fair bit.
Yeah.
Or cat apartments.
Yes.
Cat apartments, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't like fish, you can just always switch it to channel 31 or something. Here in Victoria, literally at 11 o'clock at night, they turn the live cam to a fish tank, and then fucking everyone goes home.
Yeah. 2 dogs in the house.
Hey,
Quinn. Yeah, good girl.
What else do you do with it?
Based as you know, I watch gore videos. Most of South America seems to use those TVs as CCTV monitors.
CCTV monitors also make great improvised explosive devices.
Bit big.
Yeah, but you don't actually have to add anything to it. You just plug it in for a few hours. Eventually,
true.
Make the cathode radar.
Exactly.
Although our induction. Portable induction cooktop went bang the other night.
Yeah. Possibly my fault.
Did
No
it do?
doubt.
For letting something boil over.
Oh, I blame Phillips.
Didn't do the Duke Kaboom.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't the fucking Sea Shepherds who killed this one.
Like our TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pricks.
The old handy cam, the old camcorders.
Oh, yeah.
Great for making porn on, but apart from that,
Yeah.
Yep.
they were all the
Yeah.
rage. I remember when I came to Melbourne, I bought a handy cam that was worth about, I think it was about $700 at the time that I bought it for, which still had the tapes, but it was one of the ones that you could plug into your computer and upload the tape to digital, and it was like one of the very first ones. And I bought that because I got into editing stuff early in life. I need that because no one believes half the shit that happens in my life. In fact, Parking, you've been on that particular camera and on that particular rounds of tape many times. But now I wouldn't be able to get it fucking scrap metal for it.
No, God, no. No.
Just worthless.
Maybe hold on to it for a little longer. It might be worth some money.
Yeah,
Because records are making a comeback.
Records
And
are.
original LPs are making a comeback.
The handreel ones are making a comeback. The handreel where you can control frames per second. Those ones are they are fucking hippies, mate. What do you expect them? What are they called these days? Hipsters. Yeah.
Fuckwits.
I see. Even hippies are now redundant. You got to be a hipster. Oh, free love and all that sort of stuff. Now you have to be woke and shower. Like, what's going on?
No, you don't. Number 37 points out CRT TVs are useful in areas where there's high electrical interference.
Oh, this is a good point.
You get a bit of snow on the screen instead of just nothing. Which is handy.
I was laughing at the same time you said that because Jason D just put in parking next porno. No thanks. It's actually not bad. It's not a bad porno. He puts in a lot of effort.
I do.
It's almost Emmy Award winning.
Yeah. I thought we were mates, Jason.
Huh? Yeah, what's your question, Quick?
I thought we were mates.
No.
That's okay.
I do apologise. So what can we do with them now then? Obviously we can hand them back out to porn directors for POV porn. That's not bad. But an iPhone's a lot easier to get into those hard to reach places.
Yeah.
And you don't need to have a rigger underneath there with a light anymore because it goes in 4K quality. Or you can stick a GoPro up there if you wanted, I suppose.
I was going to say, thinking about riggers and stuff. Fancy being a porno best boy.
Yeah.
You can use a lot of gaffer tape for that.
Yeah.
Fair whack of gaffer tape.
I reckon real people are redundant because blow-up dolls exist. Or vice versa.
I was thinking, we had this talk off air where you didn't realise something until you watched it again for the second time or third time in a movie. I just thought about the POV porn then, and I thought to myself, I don't like certain POV porn where you can see both the hands of the fella, because then who's holding the camera? And then I realised you can actually strap a rigging chest to you now, and that's how you do your porn.
GoPro.
Yeah, exactly. You strap the GoPro to your chest with some masking tape or whatever. Oh, I'm sure there's probably a proper way. Because then I'm like, I don't think this is authentic.
Hi, Dennis. Welcome. Philadelphia.
Hey, Dennis. All the way from Philly. You know the other thing too? Pornos have given us such a obscure look on the world, right? Because my stepmum bent over into the washing machine yesterday, and now my dad won't talk to me. So, unrealistic expectations.
Oh, you saw that meme I put in the chat earlier.
Yeah. What else have I got? The iPod. The iPod was all the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got Spotify and everything else now, haven't you?
Pretty much your iPhone or Android or whatever can do all of it.
Smartphone, yeah.
Can do each and every part of it now. Although I still hate having music on my phone. Like, this is how dumb I am. Remember when YouTube downloaded all that fucking music onto everyone's device and didn't tell anyone?
Mm-hmm. The U2 thing, another reason I hate those sanctimonious pricks.
I walked around for 11 years.
We've never had an iPhone, so we missed out. It's all hilarious to us.
iPod.
The reason I hated having... The
that it happened to.
Ah, poor thing.
Well, my main reason for hating music on your iPhone was U2 was fucking on there, and all of a sudden they would just appear on after one of your songs. And I'm like, this is horseshit. So I never did it. And no joke, only about 6 weeks ago, I had it playing on my phone, and Kimatron goes, why have you got U2 on your phone? I said, because it's fucking, when they downloaded it, it's still on here. And she goes, you know you can delete it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Now.
hang on, sorry?
No, you're listening to Lemon.
I'm like, there's only so many times I can hear the sweetest thing before wanting to drive a drill down the side of my fucking brain. And now you tell me, 11 years after the fact, that I could have deleted this in the first week?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Emergency, dry raise glasses empty.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Get on it. Get on it.
Should
Get
have some
on
more
it.
Prosecco stat.
Yeah,
There you
and whatever Commander Crayray of the CBP is drinking, looks odd.
Cool Clearwater still has an 8mm camera, and the kids love playing with it. Jason D's got the same problem I did. The shit YouTube music's on the phone. You can delete it, apparently. I don't know how she did it. I'm not sure what magic she used, but she got it off the phone. Deb's in the house.
Woo!
Oh, there you go. Who was it? Saka. No, is that right? I can't pronounce the name.
Saker.
Saka. Mrs. Calculator watches. They were the go.
Oh, my fingers are always too big.
No, yeah, see, I couldn't do it too. Landline phones, unless you have a business maybe that it's required for.
No,
If you're a sick person.
Or a sick person, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our phone at work is an IP phone.
Oh, yeah.
And because it's an IP phone, I work in Rye, and the phone itself thinks it's in Swan Hill. So if I have to call a taxi for a customer, I get put through to Swan Hill.
And they won't come and pick up at Rye.
No, they said we'll be there in 4 hours. Took me. It wasn't until work rang me the other week about something. I've got Swan Hill. That's like 400 k's from here.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Ah,
All right, so yeah, okay. So landlines can hang around then.
yeah,
Why not? We'll let it hang about. We'll let them hang about.
yeah.
And you've got the added advantage of being able to slam that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss the old.
phones.
Yeah, exactly. Because like just mashing the red button, it's not the same, is it?
No.
Okay,
No.
Scotty's back.
Scotty.
The big thing that when we're talking about smashing phones and stuff, Parking and I.
Oh, Kanga Camper.
It is Kanga Camper.
Yay! Welcome back.
When Parking and I used to work together in a control room, that was the only way to be able to determine whether or not I had a shitty fucking phone call, was how I fixed the phone at the end of the call, because I either smashed the phone and threw the fucking thing, or I'd grab the receiver and smash it against the table, yelling at the person on the phone like, "Can you fucking hear this, you fucking muppet?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rowdy's in the house as well.
Ah, good.
What about this one, the VHS tapes or beta tapes?
Yeah. Well, that's what are you going to record on your handy cam?
Yeah, well, it's one of the reasons. A lot of news crews up until only recently would still use beta tapes to record on.
Yeah. It wasn't until the world decided they wanted VHS that we had a beta for years. Great quality.
That's why I watched Rambo First Blood on a beta tape.
Yeah.
And Short Circuit I had on beta tape.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah, excellent movie. Ahead of its time, it was Johnny Five. Ahead of his time.
Yep. Yeah. Disassemble.
Well, a friend of mine, her dad owned a video store.
Oh,
and
lucky you.
they had beta.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was
People,
better
the way of
quality.
the future.
Yeah, it was better quality. But pointless now. And God, it was hard to get porn on beta.
Oh, it's almost impossible. You're better off just making your own.
Yeah. Well, I did.
He's got a handy cam.
It's got a hand.
Yeah.
Got one of these ones.
Yeah, well, back in those days, it was handy cam.
Hand Nick cam. Hand Nick cam.
Get it?
I get it.
I thought you might.
What about phone books? Excellent for when you're bashing prisoners with the baton and didn't want to leave marks, but these days, getting harder and harder to find the old yellow pages.
Yeah.
Well, they always worked well as a booster seat to sit at the dining room table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Hard
And phone books. Where would the cops be without them?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It was they were excellent when you were going to beat a fucking someone half to death with
Yeah.
a.
IV mentioned phone books there. Driver's manuals, like car owners' manuals.
Yeah, car owner manuals.
Phone books.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think phone books started getting smaller and phased out when windows of cars got a lot smaller as well, because it was so fucking hard to get a whole phone book into a driver's window. Just a fucking...
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that's why all the police, especially in Victoria, are actually, if you watch them get out of their car and they pull out their, their fine book or whatever, the ones that they write their tickets in, you look how fucking thick that bastard is. No one's writing 17,000 tickets in a book, right? But there's 17,000 tickets in that book just to give it that extra bit of oomph.
Yeah.
So you can still get it through a fucking window.
That's it. Yeah, there you go. Daryl points out that VHS one because of porn. And William as well, and Cool Clearwater, your poor bugger fell for a laser disc.
Oh.
Whoa. Early adopter lost out.
Yeah. And the same as when we used to have these at some of the radio stations that we worked at. Not RPP, they never used them, but they were the mini disc.
Mini discs?
Yeah, like a little cassette that you stick in there, and it was pretty much the very first USB drive. Is the best way to describe it. What about
Cray Ray points out cash money because the government wants to control you.
I've had a lot of people paying cash lately at work.
I work overnight, and I would say 50% cash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And there have been a couple of stories on the news recently about banks closing down branches. All electronic, blah, blah.
No, it won't happen.
So a lot of customers are thinking use it or lose it.
Yep. The people the politicians buy their cocaine off won't take FPOS, so cash will be around forever.
Yeah.
Cash is going to be floating around for a fair bit. Yep. Look, we'll finish it up on this one before we move on. Photo albums.
Oh yeah.
The old family photo albums not making the rounds like they used to. You can go into anyone's, like, over the age of, let's say, 60, right? Anyone over the age of 60, you can go into their house, and somewhere under a bed or in a cupboard will be a fucking box of photos that didn't make the cut to a photo album.
Oh yeah. That was the advantage of photos over slides, because because it costs so much to have slides. If you look it up if you're young. Yeah, but that's why people hated slide projectors, because you got every photo everyone ever took. Yeah, even the shit ones.
Yeah. Slide nights.
Yeah, because no one ever edited those.
No, no. And
hang on. Sorry, there's some stuff coming up in the chat. Poor old Cray Ray, he's got a shelf full of HD DVD.
Oh, yeah, and the Blu-rays.
Fuck Sony and Blu-ray. Yeah. And, my God, save the Tylers, had a Philips CD Plus.
Oh.
William, Reed Williams.
Yeah, I've just put it up on the screen there. He's had an 8-track cartridge recorder. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you always call it an
8-track. Because there's an 8-track on there somewhere.
Yeah.
I want 8 tracks to make a comeback. And of all the technology, we peaked then.
Well, they were just a dirty big cassette, weren't they?
They certainly were.
Cartridge, yeah.
Big cartridge.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. A cassette the size of a
had cartridges like that.
Yeah, but like the size of a beta videotape. And the music on it. A little bit smaller.
They're about that thick, I reckon. And then about the same, almost the same length of your hand, almost.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Two phones together.
Adminus has got one. He's not even 50.
Oh, jeepers.
Righty. Hi, Johnny.
G'day, Johnny. All right, well, that's it. That's, the era of redundancy era. We've seen some things that are redundant. Maybe we can find them a new home. All those photos, my mum used to cut out the people's heads and shit of the people that she didn't like. That was sort of how you unfriended people back in the day.
So that's why there's no photos of you.
Not one.
Two sons and a hole.
2 sons and a half. Oh my God, you sound just like Dad, and that was in my birthday card. Although for some reason he did quote my confident out in my old birthday cards. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're still looking for your final solution.
On that note, why don't we go to a quick musical interlude? From that music, we can then come back from that music and do our good old-fashioned question time.
Woo!
Sound like a plan? Lock it in, boys and girls. Lock it in, Eddie. We'll be back literally after this. Don't go anywhere. You got about 4 minutes, roughly.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. To the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome back to the Nightcap, and we are indeed coming to you live around the world. and if you are joining us, welcome. It is, of course, time for the Nightcap Question Time. Like our good friend Lana from all the way up there on the Gold Coast has just switched on. She just finished getting her hair coloured, and it's just had a rinse, and now she's on her way home. So there you go. That is what's going on in her life currently.
Yay.
She also likes long walks on the beach and meeting new people.
Does she like pina coladas?
And only if followed by being caught in the rain. So, Joan Jett. I'm going to have to put that next. I'm getting people coming in with different music, things like Rhythmics, Missionary Man, that needs to be played. I agree. Lana reckons Jonah Jett, I Love Rock and Roll, needs to be played. We'll whack that in for next week. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun with some music, wind things up. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Cap, you are the brightest spot of any day I can catch you. Well, thank you very much, Cool Clearwater. I think you're a fucking pretty cool dude too. And
we're here too.
Nah, don't worry about you guys. Only one of you is tested great from what I can tell. It's me. It is indeed time for the Nightcap.
Speaking of things that are redundant.
Well, it is the era of redundancy era. It is indeed time for the Nightcap Question Time. This is how it works on the Nightcap Nation Facebook group.
Join now.
You'll find questions 1 and 2 on the board. They've been up for just over 24 hours now. The wonderful, awesome, sexy, great, just downright fucking awesome people of the Nightcap Nation have answered the questions throughout the course of today. Now I'm going to ask the questions here, one by one. The wonderful, sexy, just downright fucking awesome people on that part of the studio will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then, and only then, will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of 2 rounds is the winner, and they can do what they want with their points. They can ingest their points. They can give their points to charity down at the strippers. They can sell their points for fucking more points. I don't know. There's so many options that are open for points to be used for.
There's a black market for points.
Mm-hmm.
There is a black market for points. There is a points dealer. I woke up in a bathtub full of ice with all my points missing one night.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hated when that happened.
Oh, those Thai hookers, you can't trust them.
Can't trust them. Got into a fist fight with one just the other day. Only because her dick was bigger than mine.
I was going to say, yeah. What'd you do after she won?
Licked my wounds and went home.
Had to pay another hooker to lick them for you.
Actually, they're in the news today about a bunch of blokes got into a fight because they had a hooker orgy in Thailand. Two tourists or 3 tourists. They ordered 3 boy touristy, the men, ladies,
Lady boys.
Yeah. Had 3 of them and 2 women, but they haggled on the price, and they all got into a big fucking fight and trashed the hotel together. they actually quoted how much fucking money they spent per hooker, and I thought that's actually a pretty good price. It was like $85 an hour. It's not a bad,
really?
It's not a bad fucking. It's not a bad night out.
Factor in airfares, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And Barley Belly once you get
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And I didn't realise that you can haggle with strippers. I'm going to start doing that every time I go to the club.
In Southeast Asia, you can haggle with anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Look, do you want the 70 baht or not?
Yeah, and the police fines, they probably haggled with those.
Yeah,
so.
haggle them. Yeah, a whole bunch of haggling going on.
And Crayray points out the market for points has been manipulated by Big Point.
Big point industry. We're one of the very few organically used point systems here in Australia. We have been trying. So yeah, well we've had big points from other countries. We won't name any. America, trying to buy our point farm, and I'm like, we're just not for sale. Someone actually point bombed one of their other distributors down the road. I'm like, fuck. Now it's point violence.
Yeah, that'll be Rowdy did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only terrorist I know.
Yeah.
So anyway, once I've awarded you a series of points, then we will read what the nation
Had to say.
Parking next ticket agent, are you ready to play? Question time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Question 1. Question
I love doing
1.
Every time. Worst things can happen. Okay, so question number 1. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. What? I bloody lost it. It's alright, I got it. Everyone calm down. I found it. Too busy bloody chin wagging. Alright, here we go. Question number 1. No, lost it again. Come on, here we go. No, it's question 2. That's not what I wanted. Question 1 comes before 2. Okay, here we go.
The drama.
Question number 1. You find a magical lamp and something comes out of it that isn't a genie. What is it?
Parking.
Oh, I think that was... I could hear the beginnings of a secret agent coming out of the mouth there.
Oh.
No, it was just a nest.
Oh, maybe that was
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon it is a whole bunch of points and nightcap merch.
Oh. She's trying hard. She is trying hard. This is because he stole all your points last week, isn't it?
No, it's I didn't really do any homework. So.
Oh. Just going for the easiest answers. I love it. Yeah. Honesty will get you everywhere.
Thanks.
Flattery will get you further.
Exactly right. Speaking about things that are magical, right there, of course, parking. I believe you are next.
You find a magic lamp, something comes out of it that isn't a genie. What is it? Same as last week. Super cum.
Super cum. Kablam!
You rub the lamp, and then bang, your head gets blown off with a supersonic jet of sperm.
And see, parking, you've gone and done one of my favourite things, and that is used a joke previously used on a show. So both points are fucking even right now.
Super cum.
Super cum makes a comeback.
Yay.
It's the era of redundancy era where we're just going to keep using the things.
Yeah, that's it.
Shall we see what the nation
had to say?
Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, you find a magical lamp and something comes out of it that isn't a genie. What is it? Leading the charge is Mr. Wizard, our very own Mr. Wizard.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Why not? Mm-hmm. Why not? That's where he's been hanging out.
Well, it is a good point. Yeah, why not?
If you need advice on how to perform good oral sex on your missus, you talk to Michael Douglas. He'll fucking tell you exactly what's going on and the magical cure for throat cancer.
Yeah.
That's
what gave him throat cancer.
Oh, that's what gave him, right. And cured it.
Oh, did it?
Mate, what it was is... What's her name? His missus.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is there going, maybe you just didn't do it enough.
Yeah. She'd be harsh.
Oh, she would.
Yeah,
and I'd love
actually,
every.
she would, yeah.
I would love every second of that punishment. Every second of it. She could call me every name under the sun. I'll be like, you're fucking damn right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Can I watch you shit and then just roll in it for a bit?
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently she's quite unpleasant to work with. But
yeah, well, I don't need to work with her. Don't need to work with her. Just need to work on her.
Yeah.
Don't care if the dog watches or anything.
No.
Well, on a side note, lame claim to fame.
Mm.
My grandmother came from the same village in Wales that she lives in.
Oh,
is that right?
Is she a stunner as well? Or?
My grandmother, she was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I've got family there.
There you go.
Apparently.
Well,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Rumour has it.
Yeah.
Ratty reckons a new format, maybe. Never got the new format. Amethyst reckons a stripper, a magic stripper, who can make all your naughty fantasies come true. Well, it's pretty much a genie, isn't it?
Lady boy.
Haven't you guys fucked your genie as well? Like, that would be my first wish.
Yeah. I want back on the lady boy.
Yeah, I want to plow the shit out of you, Genie. That's my wish. I'm going to fire into you like a Skittles cannon.
What kind of porn am I watching, Ivy? You don't want to know.
There's some weird ones. Paddy, our good friend Paddy.
Paddy.
The charging cord for a Nokia phone that you are using as a paperweight for work.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of thought going into that one.
Yeah. They do make good paperweights.
Yeah, somebody mentioned earlier that blackberries make good door wedges.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
Oh, we love you too, Johnny.
Yay.
The last of the Mayhans reckons, fuck me, I'm drunk. It's a train coming.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's more of advice, I think.
I haven't got a beer.
Nah.
What?
Back in a minute.
I haven't even got any alcoholic beverages for tonight.
What's gone wrong?
I know.
Oh, well, it's upside down.
The world's gone mad.
Yeah.
The question currently is, you find a magical lamp. What was the question? You find a magical lamp and something comes out of it that isn't a genie. What is it? Radius
Go on the
Haddis.
Facebook page.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah, because that question's been up for a good number of hours.
A good number of hours. Radius Haddis reckons personal lubricant. That'd be good for that supercar.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to rub the lamp faster. And faster and faster.
Nothing better than a good oiled lamp, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey. All
right. I remember when I travelled back to Victorian England and wanted to become one of those knocker-uppers, and that was completely different to what I thought the job was going to be.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I turn up to work with no pants on?
Yeah.
Just full on Winnie the Pooh in it.
Yeah.
Donald ducking it, if you would.
Working on it, cool clear water. One for you.
One for you. Harvey Dent reckons with his luck it would be a fart. Be fart gas.
I like that one.
Sounds like he's down on his luck.
Yeah.
Poor Harvey.
Poor Harvey. He's a great bloke.
He is.
He's given lots and lots of blood.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to be congratulated for that.
Quite a fair whack of blood. And a lot of it
Good
just in buckets, which is remarkable.
Yeah, not his own.
Not his
own. So it's all right.
So many questions when you turn up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
The fisherman reckons the bitch slapping Will Smith gave to Chris Rock.
Well, wouldn't that be a surprise when you rubbed your lamp?
A big angry black fella just jumps out and clocks you one. Oh, Jesus.
Take my lamp's name out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't touch my shit.
Attacked by a Scientologist.
Yeah. Don't touch my shit.
But I like the best part about that whole thing with with that was the fact that Smith was laughing till his missus gave him the
Oh,
eye.
yeah, gave him the stink eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to take this shit?
Yeah.
Come down, kick his ass, Will.
Yeah.
Cray Ray, Tim Tams.
Yay.
A box of Tim
I
Tams.
remember that ad.
Yeah.
Oh, I only just got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
That's
been
right,
reading that
Jamie's
answer
on the
most
Tim
of the
Tam
afternoon.
ads.
Hey, it's Paul Fraser from Scotland.
Yay.
Hello.
Oh, I was actually
What do I
listening.
know?
I was listening to a Scottish song earlier tonight. Sergeant Mackenzie. I was listening to that. Great song. Really motivate. Oh, it's just it's an old military song. Oh, oh, it's the Scottish rapper, isn't it, Mick Hammer?
Yeah, Macama. Yeah.
37 reckons the genie's juice. He just wants you to keep rubbing.
Yeah.
My brain instantly went to that Snoop Dogg song Gin and Juice, and I'm like, that Snoop Dogg sitting there sipping on genie juice. Sipping on genie juice. Laid back. Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah.
Century reckons Terry's chocolate orange segments.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That'll do.
Fucking Terry.
That'll be heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of that? Is that the brand, Terry's?
Yeah.
Ah, fucking
Yep.
Terry.
Yeah,
He's not my
Terry's
mate, Terry.
not a person. Well,
No.
he might be, but
Oh, he's not
Yeah,
like
no.
he's not my mate Terry. My mate Terry gets up to a whole bunch of shit.
No, it's not Tim and Terry's Oyster Supply who those people hire the worst drivers in metropolitan Melbourne. Every time you see a Tim and Terry's Oyster van getting around, just park somewhere and wait till they get out of your way. They're
Fucking run.
fucking mad. Hated them for decades.
What have we got? Scollum, he reckons the captain himself saying, "What in the actual fuck?" Do you know what? This is true. I've strained my neck muscle because the other day, because I do that what the actual fuck in every video, and there's a particular way that I have to tilt my head to get that level.
that
octave.
inflection.
You've done a
inflection.
Lemmy.
Yeah, I've had to do a Lemmy because I went to do it the other day in a video. I went, what? And then I didn't have my neck in the right spot, and it pulled the fucking muscle. And I hadn't for 3 days. I couldn't get that what in the actual fuck correct. I had to walk around the house, sucking on fucking honey lollies and having patches on my neck so I could get the high pitched version of
Sucking on your genie lamp.
sucking on me genie lamp. Oh, jeepers. But after I got it, I wouldn't let it go, and then Kimatron would come running past going, "I think you've got it." Then yeah, but the neighbours 3 houses over don't know I've got it yet. She actually closed the window in our kitchen this afternoon. She goes, "Fuck the neighbours, they don't get to listen to the show for free." Ajax.
No, I think it doesn't look like me at all.
No, the brows are all wrong.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Johnny has to tilt his head as well. Is that how everyone else does it when they do the what the fuck when they're doing along with it? There's a little trick. If you're going to do the what the actual fuck, when you go high, already have your lips puckered like a cat's asshole before you do it. So you go, what? And that's how you get the high note. Oh, you want me to... Okay, sorry. A voice saying, fuck around and find out. I did do the around the world earlier.
You didn't do it right.
Of course I did.
No
I'm getting yelled at now. Ajax reckons a man in a suit reminding you about your car's extended warranty. Are you paying too much on your car insurance? Charles had to pick that up, and that's how he finishes the King's Address now at Christmas, because his mum used to do it all the time. And I'd like to thank everybody for being here this afternoon, and are you paying too much for your car insurance? Don't forget to click that like and subscribe, press the bell for all notifications, and a big thank you to this video's sponsor, Manscaped. Your balls could be as smooth as Charles.
Oh,
IV reckons the captain coming to cure his depression and anxiety. I'm fucking good for that.
Oh,
I'm good for both of those things.
Oh.
no.
I am the chocolate cake of commentators.
Oh.
The voice of the voiceless. Oh, it just tastes sweet if I put myself in your mouth. It's all the pineapple juice.
I was thinking more like sloppy shit.
That's just what I put
You
in
know,
your mouth.
after you've eaten it.
That's more of a Vince McMahon thing.
Yes.
Our other Hall of Famer, U.S. Marshal, the documents providing the whole planet... proving that the whole planet is owned by aliens for testing purposes.
Correct.
Yep. We're the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
We are the guinea pigs. Oh, the answer's 42, if we all remember correctly.
Is that how old Big Brother is?
Lana, up there in the Gold Coast, the newest coloured hair member of the nation so far.
That we know of.
That we know of. The freshest coloured hair of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Thin air. That would be even fucking worse, wouldn't it?
That would, yeah.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, is this thing on?
Hey, fuckhead, you in there?
Yeah. Oi.
Ah! A big motherfucking black guy just smacked me.
Yeah. You Will Smith.
Sorry, Will, wrong lamp.
Sing Fresh Prince for me.
Kippertrain reckons Johnny Depp will just pop out there.
Oh, okay.
She's got it. She's a Depp fan. She wants Johnny Deep in her Depp. Esquire reckons a sovereign citizen spokesperson claiming about squatters' rights.
Yeah, that'll be right.
The Magna Carta of Australia says I can live inside this fucking lamp and there is nothing you can do about it. Why am I in handcuffs?
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Because you're wrong all the time.
Admiralty law.
Yeah, look, your flag's got a fringe on it.
Oh, you fucking road pirates. Why didn't I just get smacked by a big black guy?
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Sing that Fresh Prince song.
The era of Redundancy Era. I love it. 0 Foot finishing up question number 1 for us with Ness. Messy drunk
That's you.
and wondering how on earth she got in there. Is that where you go?
Well, I don't know, but I know when I am drunk, I am messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And normally found inside a Jenny lamp. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
possibly. I've been watching a bit about vortexes and wormholes lately. So, says Nick. Science,
Science, dude.
Yeah, science.
Yeah.
Science
So
is
that's
a fruit.
probably how I'd get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, science is a fruit. Batman's a scientist.
Isn't?
Well, he's
Batman's a fruit.
He's
A
fully
scientist.
I gotta remember, I was gonna make when I was in the spot now. Oh no, I forgot.
All right.
Pure clear water. Good for you, man.
What's he done?
Well, the best laughs on YouTube, apparently.
Oh, beautiful.
Great.
Joking. Oh,
I know.
it'd be something much better.
LC's also in the house too.
Hey, Elsie.
Excellent.
Yes, hello.
Oh, Lima Charlie.
Yep, quick.
What comes out of the genie lantern?
Yep.
Super cup.
I got two.
Quick.
The one is a guy who's dressed up as a genie,
A guy dressed as a genie. Yeah.
and the second is a pizza man.
A pizza guy.
Yeah, because he tapped on the genie and he got transported,
in.
and now the pizza's moldy.
It'd be even funnier if the guy that did pop out of it was a guy just dressed as a genie going, sorry, guy, I'm just house sitting. It's an Airbnb, mate. It's the only one I can afford. No, you still can wear the clothes.
Oh, Lima Charlie's from
But as soon
Southern
as you
England.
say Pizza Man, my mind goes to, other areas.
Oh, yes. Yes, those,
The handy cams.
the short films. Yes.
The short documentaries, I believe.
You always end the
Not
same
available
way.
on Betamax.
Why we
Always end
go?
the same way.
While we go to our next musical interlude, we need to think of a name for the little white little white wolf.
Girl.
Who's a girl? So we have to have a think.
A girl.
Alright.
So we have to think of
So
a girl.
we're going to go to our quick musical interlude, and by quick I mean about 6 minutes. And after that, we'll be back.
Excellent.
Oh,
We'll be back to do question 2.
Captain, before we go,
Yes, sir.
Ray, yes, if you need to go to the loo, you can.
Now's the
I've already
time.
given him permission, so
Now's
that
the
was the end of the last 4 minutes.
Oh, that's all right.
now is literally the only time, and the only time right now, being the era of redundancy era. May you go to the toilet if you need to go to the toilet, because if you need to go to the toilet, now would be the time to do it.
Toilet.
Yeah. All right. Don't go anywhere. All right, we'll
Except
be back.
the toilet.
Except for the toilet. Nowhere else. All right.
Hello and welcome to the nightcap. Let's have some fun.
2, 2, 2.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, bit of Star Trekking, and then Stephen Lynch's Talk to Me, Dad. Some great stuff going on here tonight. A lot of people loving the music, and I love it.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it. And thank you to
That was one of the best musics you've done.
it's up there. Talk to Me, Dad, and then Star Trekking, and then that. It's almost. I was going to play Cows with Guns as the first song, and I thought, no, I've played that quite a few times on the show.
Yeah, that's been on a bit. It's still good though.
So it's an excellent song. But so Cows with Guns. See, back in the day, right? And the reason that Cows with Guns stick with myself like it does, and I'm pretty sure Lana was still part of the cadet corps at that time as well. We had guys that used to come from Leeton to our local cadet unit, which is where Stripper was from, and they came over one day and that song was on the radio, and that's all they could fucking sing because they only just basically learn English that following day. So that's all they could sing when they arrived. Both heads singing, it was awesome. So that's why that song sort of sticks with me. Thank you to... oh, she's still thinking of a name. Thank you to Ivy and Cool Clearwater for giving some names to Wolf Queen for the little... I don't know how to pronounce one of them. I think I've got... Is it Wahine?
Yeah, Wahine.
Wahine. And then
that's how I pronounce it, Wahine.
Wahine, which is Native American for snow. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Wahine.
I was thinking rider.
Rider, that's another good one too. Rider.
Well, because wolf backwards is flow.
It's flow. Oh, flow rider. Hey. And Ivy put Orion as a name as well, which is also another good name. Okay, question number 2. Why Wolf Queen comes to work out which way she wants, which name she's going to go for. But anyway, question number 2 for the rest of us. Here we go. Hands on your buzzers as I ask the question and you give me some fucking answers. Question number 2. And it goes like this. Question number 2. What? What's... I missed the S.
The actual region... Oh.
Yeah. What was... Oh, fuck. I was terrible when I wrote this one. Must have been high. What was rejected... There we go. Now I've got it right. What was rejected as a question on this year's high school exam?
Next.
Fuck. I was not listening.
No, it was definitely an S2.
Congratulations! Ah!
whoa! Calm down.
He's lost it.
He has.
He never had it, but he's lost it.
5 million points for you for getting 2 in a row. Well done.
Oh, super.
Smashed it in. Absolutely smashed it in. Unless Nick flushes his wanger at me, then he's out.
Does it count if I do it after the show?
Yeah, okay, I'll count it. Just like seeing it, that's all.
Can't blame you.
Looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's hand holding a walkie-talkie.
Or a Nokia
Nokia 3310. So he took out the Predator.
Actually, it's more like Schwarzenegger's hand holding a SIM card.
Cool Clearwater, 2 for 2 means that Secret Agent Ness managed to answer first for both questions, so she gets extra points. If Parking was to have ever...
Also known as a Desmond.
A Desmond. Done the Desmond.
2-2.
2-2. Okay, Secret Agent Ness, please grace us with an answer.
Will you talk to me, Dad?
Hey, what?
What did they come up?
Oh, Ryder was one name.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. Think about that.
So,
Okay, we're doing this. I like it. I'm going to use the points. Talk to me, Dad. Parking. Speaking about people that I talk to, you're next.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, once a week.
I text you every now and then.
Only after I've texted you first and you still don't reply for 4 hours. We used to be mates.
We used to be, yeah.
But that's all right now that you're famous.
Yeah. That's copyright.
What was your answer, my dear good friend?
Rejected question on the high school exam.
No,
why does a god who forbids killing allow so many people to kill in his name?
Ooh, discuss.
Might have been the philosophy exam.
Or theology.
Yeah, Dry Race just put in a meme-themed story.
I said to Kimatron when I put this question out yesterday, my answer quite simply was if Johnny has 20 sweets and Billy gives him another 30 sweets, how old will Billy be when he gets diabetes?
Tomorrow.
If Sarah is 16 and Jessica is 17, how much trouble am I in with the Board of Education?
Not as much as the police.
I'm going to give you some points for that as well. You come in at 4.9 million, and then I'm going to give you a sympathy point, +1.
Yeah, thanks.
Shall we see what the nation
Had to say.
leading the charge? I'm going to kick it over to the YouTube one there. William reckons, what is a woman?
Yeah, there's been plenty of people who haven't been able to answer that.
I saw a feminist get asked, explain misogyny, and she just cried instead.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the Get Out of the Gayborhood video yet?
No, I haven't seen that one. I'm going to have to find that one.
Oh, God, it's cringy.
What was the rejected question on this year's high school exam? Leading the charge, Mr. Whitaker reckons, question: how many STDs have you contracted from a staff member?
All of them.
All of them. You can't get them twice, can you?
Yeah, some of them.
Does this cloth smell like chloroform?
Yes.
Show me on the doll where this cleaning staff has touched you.
Yeah.
So that Hitler, what a guy, right?
He did some stuff.
He did some
Built
stuff.
the Autobahns, gave us Volkswagens.
And Fanta, let's not forget Fanta.
And Fanta, yep.
Everyone forgets Fanta. They all focus on they focus on all the negatives, but no one ever talked about how sharpie dresses they wear.
Yeah. Well, it was Hugo Boss one that designed all
certainly
the
was Hugo
uniforms.
Boss,
Yeah.
Paddy reckons, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Show your work.
Mm-hmm. We know there is a correct answer for this too.
Yeah, there is. We've actually worked that out on air. It was about 35 kilos per day they can chuck.
Which I think equated to a metric shit ton.
A metric shit ton, yeah. And it also, hello, Nightman's wife, I should say.
No.
And also equal to the captain has 0 life.
Well, yeah.
Rattius Hattus reckons, which girl in the class is the easiest one into talking to having sex?
Oh, there might be a motive behind that question. Hey?
Is Radius Hattis the teacher?
How well can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Have a look at these photos of my wife in a bikini. Are they A, attractive? B, she's past her prime.
What would you do for a Mars bar?
Yeah, what would you do for an iPhone 14?
From Century, all PE teachers are pedophiles. Discuss.
Well, if Kath Rundle had been a pedo when I was...
I was thinking about going back to school.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she was all right. She was a PE teacher, and as I've mentioned before, I was the odd man out when it came to dancing when we were doing PE, and I can't remember what her face looked like.
That's why all my mates would always be like, hey, let's all, because we did rock and roll dancing, and they're like,
Yeah.
let's all team up together. And they said, fuck off, he's got his daughter here today. No one fucking talked to me. Because she was a stunner, and she could dance. They were two things that my little penis thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, well, like I said, I still remember that day dancing with the Ms. Rundle.
What about this for a rejected?
Yeah, that launched, that was the closest I've come to Super Spoon.
Next up is the fisherman with... Oh, fucking hell. Describe anaphylaxis in a nutshell.
Fisherman, he's done it again, hasn't he?
He's done it again.
Yeah.
Cray Ray's just written sex with a semicolon.
Yep. Yep.
It's not posed as a question or an answer, just statement of fact.
That's actually, Crayro's got a very good question in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
The old phrase, it's more than you can poke a stick at. Well, how much? Is that like a full 8-hour day of stick poking?
Yeah.
Or it's just casual poking as you think about it?
Scrolling past, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one.
Mm.
Cool
Yeah.
Clearwater reckons, how many licks to get to the centre? And yes, IV Mars bars are a huge thing over here. It's kind of like all we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got those, what I like to refer to them as transgender chocolates, because they're like a Mars bar but have nuts.
Snickers.
Snickers, that's it. Snickers, get some nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, you're not yourself until you... Oh, never mind.
There was an ad here in Australia, this is a legit ad, where we had a famous transvestite, not a transsexual, but a transvestite, so a man in woman's clothing pretending to be a woman, despite the fact that she also can be a man, right? And the ad was remember the two blokes that used to sit at the beach and they were really done, like, would you guys like to go swimming? And they're like, we can't, we're just eating. And it was because they had Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
But they're sitting on the beach and there was a new roasted nut Snickers that had come out, and the transvestite comes and sits in front of them, and the bloke goes, geez, that's a bit different. And his mate goes, yeah, I think it's the nuts.
No.
I'll have to find the ad. Fuck, it was brilliant. You wouldn't be able to make that ad this day. I think it's the nuts.
No.
30...
like the infamous line in the Top Gear Asia special, where they had to build a bridge across the River Kwai. And towards the end, they're looking at the bridge. There's a local guy walking on it. The Top Gear hosts are discussing the bridge, and one just goes, there's a slope on it.
That's right. He got fucking done for that too, old Jeremy Clarkson on that one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
37 reckons, at which point is Darren now Diane? Discuss in brief what's in their briefs. I need to get a job as reading questions on the fucking on exams. That'd be
You
right.
should. Yeah.
Luke reckons,
Jethro. Jethro Tull.
Jeffrey Tull, Jethro reckons this one's almost impossible to answer now. Are you male or female?
I'm male.
I'm female.
Works nicely.
It does.
Done. Locked in. IV reckons he loves the sound of that candy bar. I wonder how much trouble I'm going to get in from Cadbury or Nestle for referring to Snickers as the transsexual chocolate. That's great. That just hit me of how much trouble I can technically get into now. And I'm all for it. Come at me, Snickers.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm here to help you get into trouble.
Get into trouble. Yeah, if I'm going down, I'm taking every fucker with me. That's why Kimatron doesn't let me do it that often. No, I told him they could all come down with me. Just open your legs wider, we'll all fit in. IV reckons top or bottom. Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
If I'm fucking a fat person, I like to be on top just so I can get a better view of what's over the cupboard.
Well, and if you're on top, they can't get up and go for a snack.
Exactly. Hey, did you know that you've got a set of shoes up here?
Yeah.
Could set up base camp around one of your ass cheeks and I'll reach the summit tomorrow.
If you lost an injury.
Who's this bloke with the donkey? Is he here to help me get up here? G'day, mate. Oh, I need oxygen, do I?
Yes. Where'd that Sherpa go? Oh, I found him.
He's in a cave.
One of the jokes I used on one of the videos the other day was, I know 5 fat people, and you're all of them. Hall of Famer US Marshal, define personal responsibility.
Impossible.
Completely impossible.
Yeah.
Queen Bee reckons, here for the answers. You guys did not disappoint. Fair enough. Lana all out there in the Gold Coast, the freshest hair of the nation still. Because no one's claimed that they've got their hair coloured after her. So technically, on a technicality, she wins that award for today.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, for some unknown reason, you've had your hair dyed and not told us. In which case, at the moment, that is null and void. You have 2 minutes to chime in.
Yeah, what are you doing if you haven't told us?
Yeah.
Do it.
Fucking, we need to know these things. Well, I do. No comments. Oh, sorry. No common sense allowed. So that's pretty much English these days for me.
Yeah, English.
English speak me do great.
Yeah, and spell her goodly.
Spell her goodly.
Yeah.
Kimatron reckons if Johnny had $50 and Debbie charged $20 for a blowjob behind the bus shelter, how much change would Johnny get?
$50 because he can super come and he'll blow
her
it off.
fucking head off.
Won't
Or
have to tie it off.
If Johnny's the teacher, technically he should be getting that shit for free. I'm just saying.
He's actually getting paid for it if it's in school hours.
All I'm saying is make yourselves more available, ladies. You don't know what you're missing out on. You don't know if Johnny...
Yeah, Chris, you're right. Yeah.
You don't know if Johnny's had some cranberry juice that will fix up any thrush that you've caught from the other fella. A whole bunch of stuff. I'm a thinker. I'm here for the ladies. I'm here to help. It's good for your hair and your complexion. Just not great for your eyesight, but excellent for everything else.
Yeah, and if it's 20 for a BJ, I presume it's 10 for a handy. So you get ready old 50.
Oh, it's only if she's going to use 2 hands, otherwise it's a $5.
Oh, well, there you go. Go 4 times.
How much for the foot? Esquire, if humans are more progressive than ever before, please explain why there are human shit in cat litter trays.
Nick?
Sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Look at the...
Slip her a $5, Nick. Slip her a $5. Why did she slip you a 50?
It's strange.
I want you to buff this pickle. And question, 0 foot finishing up question number 2, which will bring us to the end of question time, is a nuclear missile has been launched from central Russia, see map, and will impact Kharkiv, Ukraine. Calculate the trajectory and flight time.
0 foot, there is an app or a website called Nuke Map.
Oh, yeah,
and you can select your area of the world, the type of missile, the warhead, air burst, surface burst, and it'll calculate all of that for you. I'll put a link on that once the show's over.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Yeah, Nuke Map.
Nuke Map.
Because I've detonated several weapons over my hometown. Just to see how many old friends would go.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Pack it up. She's all over.
That's racist against Russia, apparently. Commander Crowray.
Well, with the name of Commander Crowray, which I'm guessing he was born with.
Of the CBP.
Of the CBP. That's it. Oh, Conrad was his original name, but I had to change that. That's it. She's all over Red Rover. Time to pack it up. That is the end of question time, which brings us to the end of the show. That's it. All done. Pack it up. Don't care where you sleep, but you can't sleep here unless you're putting out.
Yeah, true.
Or you have a 50. What am I talking about? I'll give you the 50.
Yeah.
That is it. Big thank you, literally, to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours. We really do appreciate you coming and going week in, week out, and watching us on replay and all that sort of stuff as well. Last show, I think, got to about 350 or something just for the live stream, so that was fantastic. Last night's video was 3.2 thousand just in the 24 hours that it was up. So, there's some great numbers coming in. So, thank you very, very much. And of course,
thank you, everybody. It's really amazing to us.
Absolutely, and there will, of course, be a lot more Sovereign Citizen videos coming up, plus the wonderful thing that Parking and I have been discussing. I've been working on quietly in the background, and I need to discuss with him where we're up to. So there's other things coming. There's a whole bunch of awesome stuff. You just never know. New shirts are going to be available.
Super coming.
New shirts are available. Don't forget, you can always go and get your fuck around and find out t-shirt from our site right now. You can also get Captain Groupie shirts. You can get the Voice of the Versus shirts. There's a whole bunch of cool shirts. And more shirts coming to pass very, very soon.
Yeah. Don't be a silly Billy stupid face.
Don't be a silly Billy stupid face. No one wants that. Unless you're going to give us $50.
Yeah. Yeah, in which case you'd be stupid-faced for quite some time.
Exactly. On the far side of the studio, he's, of course, our Hall of Famer. That is the king of all, so rock, blah, 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 blah. Here's the Lord of Rock and Roll and the king of all that it is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope you all had a good time. We did. Have a great week, eh?
Always have a good time. You have a great week too. We'll see you again on Friday. Right there in the centre part of the studio, representing, more of the point, she's the regal lady that represents the Udall Crochet, and, of course, tonight, the Testocrate division. It's, of course, the fiery red itself, Secret HS.
Great week, everyone.
Oh, we'll give it a good go. We'll give it a bloody good go. You have a good go, too. Big thank you to all of you wonderful people on YouTube and on Facebook that were sending in messages, talking with us. Big thank you to Lana for listening to the show for the very first time. Hopefully we'll hear more and see more of her back on the show. That would be awesome as well. So big thank you.
And, sorry to interrupt. We love you, Mabel.
Oh, yeah, we love you, Mabel. It's a good boy.
And we love you too, Quinn and Phoenix.
And Quinn and Phoenix and everybody,
Yeah, and Pickles and Squirrel. Yeah.
They'll get jealous, watch out.
Yeah. I said, we love you all.
We do. We're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Friday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better than
shouting in the studio.
Good night, go and fuck off.